Michael Lee's back here with you on SportsCenter, continuing our breaking news coverage of a potential trade between the Celtics and the Cavs that would basically swap the starting point guards for the two teams that faced off in last year's Eastern Conference Finals. Kyrie Irving going to Boston, Isaiah Thomas going to Cleveland, along with some other players and a draft pick. You take a look.
Probably the most interesting in terms of the season that I'm coming into, and thinking about the amount of adjustments I have to make, the amount of things I have to learn, the different individuals that I have to learn about. So there's just a lot of newness. Just be very, very resilient about, because it's just going to come in waves, and I'm understanding of that. So I'm looking forward to the challenge and the excitement and the ups and downs and everything that comes with it. So.
The clock down, no one else handling it or touching it, and a beautiful kiss off the glass.
Rebound tipped and taken by James. Here comes James in the open floor. James grabbed from behind, count it, goaltend and one. Be a tough off season, knowing how close they came. Good sportsmanship there. Final seconds tick off. It's over. Cleveland wins Game 7. LeBron James and the Cavs do it again.
Kyrie Irving wants the Boston Celtics to win the championship without them. They're flat out lying to you.
Whoa, here we go.
What? Yes.
Probably.
Does he want the Celtics to win? Probably. Of course he does. Against anybody, he wants them to beat the Cleveland Cavaliers. But to think he wants to go into July and be like, we won it all. We go check out my movie that just came out.
Yeah, the
and
duck
he
boats.
didn't play a minute. That's unrealistic.
How's the knee? How's the rehab? Everything?
Good. Great, honestly. Great.
I'm excited to start with our guys. It's an exciting time, honestly. Looking forward to help building and culture a championship environment here, and that takes a lot of sacrifice and commitment. And as leader of the team, it falls on my shoulders to really take responsibility for what's going on and how we interact with one another and how we are as teammates, and how does that translate into being better with the game.
He was a great player. He even tried out for Boston once. But he sacrificed his dream so I could live mine.
Good shot.
You remember what you told me? If I could beat you, I could beat anybody.
He's the reason I wear number 11. I want to be the reason no one else will.
You want some more? I'll never give up. You know that.
One thing, you are eligible for an extension this summer. I'm just wondering, does your injury change at all how you look at that, even though you have to put some money on the table?
No, contractually or financially, it just wouldn't make any sense. Well, first, I'm incredibly grateful to be here. First and foremost, I wanted to reach out, especially when free agency started, to Brooklyn and let them know that my interest was very high, and I had some other pieces that I wanted to bring with me as well. And this is the perfect place to do it. This has been a very hard-working place for the last 4 years of putting together a team here in Brooklyn.
And this was pregame. Kyrie Irving came out to warm up. The fans booing him. It's his first game back here at the TD Garden since he left the Celtics. First game with fans. He played one earlier when there were no fans in the building. This is when he was introduced to the crowd.
But the deficit has been devastating from the first half on. Pass is broken up. Fournier tells Durant that there was a push involved, and they have some words.
Durant, the long reach. Tatum, crossover, pull-up jumper. It's good!
Durant, Irving, Harden did not disappoint tonight. And that's it. It's the end of the line for the Boston Celtics as the Brooklyn Nets will advance to round 2. A 123-109 victory. And in 5 games, the Nets will advance at a date with the Milwaukee Bucks.
I don't care what seed we are. We in the playoffs, baby. We in the playoffs, man. That doesn't happen for everybody, baby.
I believe we're the best team in basketball, especially healthy, especially if we play the game fearless with that energy, especially if we guard with tenacity and we come out, and execute. Like, it's going to be tough for anybody to beat us in 7 games. So we just got to come out and do our part and everybody do their job.
We found our identity, and so I think for years to come now, we should be a team that's going to make a playoff push every time, a championship push.